guys, welcome back to another one. This is a continuation of the second part. When we put back the engine together, it started sounding like knocking or a rod bat or something like that. So I'm gonna be removing everything back again, open it, and trying to find out what happened with it. I'm gonna be only recording what was the damage because it's pointless for me to record everything again. Since I already did a video, so it's gonna be everything getting removed, and then I'm gonna be showing what happened with it. I'm gonna start it so you guys can see how it sounds, and then after that I'm gonna be showing you why it's starting really fast too, because it doesn't got the brake pedal plug, which is like this. I'm gonna be showing you how it goes. This is the sound that it's doing. We're thinking it's in number 2. Why it's doing that sound? For me, I think it's above hitting piston or something like that. But another thing is that this plug, it goes on the brake pedal, because you see the brakes, they're on. So I'm gonna be putting this, and you guys are gonna see how they turn off. So you see that sensor? That's where it goes, that plug. And basically, you see how it stopped the sensor? That's how usually it works. And look now. Alright, so I'm gonna be removing the engine, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys why it's knocking like that. Since the last record that I did, it passed already like an hour and 12 minutes, something like that. So I already removed the transmission, obviously removed the engine. I know it looks kind of fishy like this, but this is the best way how to hook it up when you're by yourself, unless you got the jack, whatever, for the transmission. But this is the best way you can do it. So now we're gonna be opening the engine to see what's happening. I've already removed the head. I inspect the head with water, and it's not leaking on the second piston, but I find out damage in this piston. It could be that the rod, it didn't close completely. I know in the last video we said that we were trying to figure out what was happening, and we end up I end up putting it like that, and I guess it backfired on me. As you guys can see, it should be looking like this, and look this one. That means that the valve, it was hitting, so that means that the piston, it was going higher than expected. So that means that in the bottom where the rod is on the bearing, it didn't seal up completely. I'm gonna open it in the bottom, and we're gonna see. So it's already open. I removed the cover, and this is the issue. Look over here. You see how it's sealed up? This is number 3. And look over here. This one is sealed up too. So when I was putting it, I was looking at this side. But when you look from this side, this one is number 3, but this one, it wasn't giving me no issues, but this one, it was. Look at that gap. So I'm not sure if that little gap, it was making go higher on the piston, but that's the only issue that I could find. And now I need to switch all the bearings, because the bearings, they were damaged. Let me remove them so you guys can see them. Okay, so I removed them already. I looked at the bearings. As you guys can see, is metal flakes right there. That shiny spots, that's metal. These bearings are brand new. And look at that little scrape. That shouldn't be like that. This doesn't even have, it only got like maybe like 30 minutes start, maybe less. So now I'm gonna be showing you number 3. You see the metal? You see how it's all scraped up? And look, metal parts. Number 4, same thing. So that means that these rods, they were secure how it should be. But if this one, it should have been scraped up too, because if it was sealed up, all the rest they were scraped. Look at this one, like nothing happened. So this is another thing that is telling me that this rod, it never secure how it should be. Because if this one's they were scraped and this one it wasn't, that means that this rod, it wasn't secure or completely seated how it should. I'm gonna be checking these bearings for the crankshaft, and I'm gonna have to get new bearings. So main bearings. But this one is scraped, so that means that all the metal, it was running towards this end. I couldn't find no metal shavings over here, but everything is basically on the rods that was damaged. So I removed the piston already, and the rod is good, piston is good. It's not scraped, only over here on top, but that's a valve hitting. But let me show you what's happening. You see that crack right there? You see how that gap is open? Remember, my head and this block, it was shaved because of the re-sleeve. So I got lower clearance. And look at this one. And this is tied already. I already tied it. So over here is closed, but over here, you see how it's open? So I'm gonna be putting these bearings on this rod so you guys can see how it should be. Look over here, lock, 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 and look inside. Touching and touching, and touching and touching. So that means that that rod, it was giving me the problem, and that's why it was hitting the valve. I checked the valve, and the valves are good, so it's only basically replacing this rod and cleaning the whole block, everything, and making sure there's no metal parts and stuff like that, and getting new bearings, or trying to save the bearings that I have because they're brand new. They don't even got 30 minutes, like I said. We will see what happens with the bearings. So I'm gonna stop with this right now. I'm gonna be cleaning everything, and then we're gonna continue with this after I clean the bearings. I'm gonna be showing you if they're good or not. All right, guys, so today is the second day. We already sand down these bearings to the maximum that we can. As you can see, you see the mark, but you don't even feel it. We clean everything again, so everything is clean, all the parts. So now we're gonna be putting everything together. I'm gonna be showing little by little how we've been doing. All right, so we put everything back. We put new oil, and we clean everything like I said earlier. So we're just gonna leave it open like this to start it to make sure that everything is good. If not, it will be a part 3. Hopefully it's not. Alright, we did a good job now. So now we're gonna be putting everything back in. It sounds good, quiet, the engine, but I think this car got a muffler because, so I'm not sure if that's a muffler or what it is. I need to make sure about that. But engine wise, it's really quiet. That's it. I'm not gonna be recording putting this back because you guys saw it earlier in the other video, so it's pointless for me to show you guys that too. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.